Once again this year, we will take you through the field to find out how your favorite driver is doing. Of course, at Daytona and Talladega, it's more like around the field as often as they swap spots. Let's start with Alan.
And the leader, Greg Biffle, Bill, who is where he told me before the race he wanted to be all day out in front. Why? Very simple. Less trouble there. Marty?
Casey Kane is where he wants to be. Actually, he's not where he wants to be. He'd rather be in that bottom groove. That's where his car seems to work better. They were guessing about the weather this afternoon, worried they didn't hit the setup right. Obviously, they did. Jamie McMurray is underneath them in that black 64 car, going some places. Wants some more air pressure adjustments to try and get that car better. That is Jeff Burton in the middle. Just swung up to the high side. Remember, he pitted back on lap 52 with 4 new tires. He has moved his way to the front. The car now loose. Remember earlier he said, you can't loosen me up enough. Now he's too loose. Alan?
Well, not much on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s radio about his car, just the non-stop chatter of spotter Joey Meyer high atop the grandstand, telling Jr. 2 wide, 3 wide, which line is moving, trying to help keep his driver out of trouble. Solid run for Brian Vickers in this 57 car. He started the day in 26th position. He's moved his way up into the top 10, knocking around for these top 5 spots now. He and his teammate Kyle Busch still trying to draft together, Matt.
Kevin Harvick having a great run, running 6th on the inside line. Now, they've been working on that tight condition, trying to slowly work it out. They take advantage every pit stop. He's trying to get into victory lane. He's never finished out of the top 10 in the Busch car here at Daytona. And the 18R pole sitter, J.J. Yaley, he is working the bottom. He's got his teammate, Denny Hamlin, who is behind. Hamlin needs to work the outside line. J.J. works better on the bottom.
Well, Kyle Busch just came on the radio, and he was trying to encourage his teammate, Brian Vickers, to draft in a certain spot on the racetrack. When Vickers moves away from the line that Kyle wants, the airflow over that 5 car makes Kyle's front end loose grip. Matt?
The red 33, the defending winner of this event, Tony Stewart, now back up on the high side. Major work in progress this entire race. His crew chief, Wally Rogers, they have done everything. Wedge, track bar, air pressure, significant adjustments, even changing a shock. And if they get a caution, Marty, the next up they're going to change the right front shock. Still tight.
Matt, Reed Sorensen flirting with the top 10. Yes, the same Reed Sorensen we saw sliding backwards across the racetrack earlier. The same one who had to make an unscheduled stop early in the race. He has fought his way back up to the 13th position. The car very fast, reported to the crew during this run. Best it's been all day long, guys. Dave?
John Andretti in and out of the top 10 seemingly every lap right now, running back in the 13th position. John caused that last wreck by tapping Paul Tracy. They thought about coming in to fix right front damage, and J.J. Yaley seems to have the problem, guys, the pole sitter.
Off the pace on the front stretch. Now crawling into turn 1.
I see some smoke, but it looks like a tire situation as much as it does engine. I'm not sure.
Matt?
And the 18, J.J. Yaley, says he thinks the left front tire is down. Jason Ratcliffe, you can see him on the screen, yelling at the guys up on the wall, get ready for our driver. Now they just have to sit and wait. The biggest thing he has to do now is to take it slow so that that tire does not come apart, rip apart that left front fender and ruin the aerodynamics of that Chevrolet.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunately where it happened, though. They got a long wait anyway. He's going to go down 2 or 3 laps if they don't throw the caution, because he did it the worst possible spot. He's already went past pit entrance, so he's got to come all the way around the racetrack as the field's coming out of turn 2 right now.
No caution flag. So Yaley with the slow ride back to pit road.
And there shouldn't be a caution flag because he did get out of the groove. The tire hasn't come apart. There's no rubber on the racetrack, so let him race.
Well, when we're going through the field, it looked like Leffler got awfully close to the wall, too, in that 32 car.
I think he actually hit the wall. Yeah, he got close enough to hit it.
Off turn 2 a moment ago?
Yes.
If he didn't, he missed it. Good, awfully good chance.
Lost a couple of spots, but got him back. Now runs 13th.
There he is on the high side above the 5 car and just gets into it. Not too bad, though.
Matt?
Bill, our pole sitter, slowly comes to a stop in his pit box. They are going to change left side tires only. They've lost so much time on the racetrack. He hits the lugs. They don't want to lose anymore, so only a 2-tire stop for Yaley. Tough break. Let's go back up front.
Jamie McMurray under Greg Biffle for the lead with Earnhardt Jr. watching in the 8.
How about that? And who said he was complaining about his car? Talking about McMurray in that 64?
That was Marty that was throwing him under the bus.
That was I, BP. Hey, he told me before, we're junk. We're not going to be any good today. This is you should believe race car drivers. Wally, you guys lie for a living more than you do drive race cars, don't you? But coaching him, that man right there, Rusty Wallace, he's on the radio. You can tell Rusty just hates not being in the race car here at Daytona. He's been coaching him on what to do with the chassis, how to drive his line. He's been helping him along. He's never been to victory lane at Daytona in a points-paying race. Would love to get there with his own race team, RWI, this afternoon.
Marty, you got your pit stop chart there handy?
I do indeed.
When was the last time the 64 was in? It was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was back on lap 30-something, Bill. I don't have the exact number written down. Yeah, 33, exactly right. I just now found it. Lap 33 was the last time they pitted, so they're doing this all with old tires. And remember, Jeff Burton back behind him has those fresh tires.
Thank you, sir. Well done.
That's pretty impressive.
He's run quite a few laps, but most of these laps, or a lot of laps, have been under the caution flag. So he's probably getting up to about 30, 35 laps on green flag. And we know what happens at that point.
Looking for Clint Boyer.
Boyer's dropped back to 29th position. Hey, B, what's going on with Clint?
Yeah, you got to look a long ways back to find him right now, Wally. When the car gets into a position where we can show the very front end of the car, what we and the team are both looking for as this car comes by at 190 miles an hour is a hole in that front nose piece of the car. The aerodynamics on these cars are so sensitive. When he came so close to that wreck a little while ago, they're wondering if it didn't punch a hole in that sensitive front aerodynamic piece that's causing the car to just slide up the racetrack in the corners instead of turn like he needs it to.
I don't see anything from here, Alan, but
a rub or something.
All right, well,
the 66 car in front of him is not going to have much water left in a hurry because he's pushing it out all over the windshield of Clint Boyer.
That's Schrader in the 66. Schrader is 21 laps down.
At the front of the car, you know, by where we were sitting, looked fairly clean.
And Schrader's finally figured out it's going to blow up, or he did already. He's off the pace.
So a tough day for Schrader. There's a good look at the front of the 2.
Don't see a thing.
They watching down there, Alan?
oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't see anything that would cause a huge aero push.
He's 29th.
Checking to see if Schrader put down any debris up in turn 3 as he dropped down.
Earnhardt Jr. coming back to the lead under McMurray. Biffle behind him.
J.J. Yeley would go, what, a couple laps down?
He's already 2.
That would be 3 down if he gets by him.
Yes. Again, Earnhardt, Biffle, McMurray among the cars that did not pit on lap 51. Now this is just a moment ago. Kyle Busch in the middle. Ruderman in the 12. Hamlin in the 20. Whoa.
Wow. That is an unbelievable job by Kyle Busch not to crash.
That's a good save.
Yeah.
Very good save. Obviously drifted up the racetrack thinking he had room, which he did not.
Maybe. That may not have been a voluntary drift up the racetrack, Bill. A car very tight, meaning the front end won't turn in the corner. Kyle's really wanting a caution now. He just doesn't want to be the caution.
He almost was. Dave?
And that right front damage to John Andretti's car made the car just not want to turn. The caution comes out. This is what they wanted, because now they can pit and not lose all the track position that they were going to.
I think he's hit the wall, hasn't he?
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like he hit the wall or blew a right front tire.
The caution is for debris in turn 2.
I would say so.
And it probably came from right there.
Yeah, that would...
Hey guys, obviously John wanted to pit. He was going to come in on this lap and come down to pit road. So there's your ironic turn right there. He wanted to pit. He knew that the right front had been punished in his own word and that he needed to pit with it.